It didn't take weeks, not days. Within 36 hours, grown men students began to unravel. One wept uncontrollably. Another staged a rebellion, and the so-called guards, they stopped pretending. They became something else entirely, something darker. This wasn't a prison. It was a mirror held up to humanity, showing us what we become when rules vanish and power reigns unchecked. This is the Stanford Prison Experiment, and it revealed the terrifying truth. Monsters aren't born. They're made. Sometimes they wear your face. In 1971, in the quiet halls of Stanford University, psychologist Dr. Philip Zimbardo had a question. What happens when you put good people in a bad place? To find out, he didn't just build a prison. He engineered a psychological crucible. 24 healthy, intelligent college students were split into two groups, guards and prisoners. No prior training, no real crimes, just roles. And in less than 2 days, those roles became real. Brutality wasn't forced. It emerged like a virus, and the virus spread fast. What happened inside that mock prison wasn't about acting. It was about becoming. Guards developed sadistic tactics on their own. Solitary confinement, sleep deprivation, public humiliation. Prisoners, stripped of their names and reduced in numbers, began to break mentally, emotionally. The line between reality and performance evaporated. And here's the chilling part. The worst guards weren't criminals or sociopaths. They were honor students, fraternity brothers, kids who smiled in yearbook photos. The mask of power didn't hide their nature. It revealed it, because when you give someone power without accountability, they stop being who they were. They become what the system allows. You may think, I'd never do that. But the truth is, you might, because this experiment isn't just history. It's a blueprint of modern systems. Think police brutality. Think authoritarian regimes. Think corporate hierarchies where abuse hides behind structure. We still build prisons, some physical, others psychological. And in those spaces, power still whispers the same lie. You are above them. You are different. You are right. And when that lie goes unchallenged, empathy dies, conscience crumbles, and cruelty becomes policy. The Stanford experiment didn't go wrong. It went exactly as our nature allowed. It showed that evil isn't always a conscious decision. Sometimes it's obedience. Sometimes it's the silence of bystanders. Sometimes it's just playing a role you were given and never asking why. Zimbardo ended the experiment early, but the real test never stopped. It's happening in boardrooms, in classrooms, in prisons, in everyday choices where power meets opportunity and no one's watching. So here's the question no one wants to ask. If you were given a uniform, the keys, the power to decide someone else's fate, would you be the hero? Or would you be the monster you swore you'd never become? Real talk, the monster isn't out there. It's in here, and it's waiting for permission. If this made you uncomfortable, good. It should. Because awareness is the first weapon against becoming what we fear. Comment below. Would you have passed the experiment? And if you're brave enough to confront more truths about human nature, subscribe. We're just getting started.